We begin with Ms. Porter. Please let our viewers know a little more about you and also your top priority if elected governor. You have 1 minute.
Californians, when you fill out your ballot, I want you to think of one word: trust. Who can you trust to fight for your family, to look out for your best interests, to actually deliver a more affordable life?
Oh, most certainly. You can trust Katie Porter. She wants what? Free child care, free health care, free tuitions at colleges and universities, and not to mention free transportation. How are Californians going to pay for all that, Katie? Oh, that's right. She probably wants to tax the rich. The only problem is all the wealthy people are moving out of California. And where are they going? Interesting. They're going right next door to Nevada, and in some cases Texas, and in some cases they're just leaving the United States altogether.
I'm not a billionaire. I push a shopping cart. I pay the bills and I fill up my minivan. Unlike others on this stage who have cashed corporate checks from big oil and big pharma, I'm the only candidate who has rejected corporate contributions. When you think about trust, think about our track records. I'll put my track record of delivering for families and putting them first up against anyone.
Now, what Katie considers to be delivering for families included what I said earlier. She wants to increase welfare benefits. She wants to have free child care, free health care, no doubt, and somehow free transportation. Where do these yahoos get the money for all these projects? I don't know. California is the highest taxed state in the nation right now. I don't think, matter of fact, I know for sure, Californians can't take another tax increase. Oh, it's a paradise, no doubt. But at what cost? Who can afford it?
My record includes keeping Californians in their homes during the foreclosure crisis, going toe-to-toe with the wealthiest CEOs in this country to push them on how workers cannot afford to make ends meet, and pushing Trump to deliver free COVID testing for all. Californians, you can trust me to fight for you.
You ever notice how politicians talk in circles? Because how did she keep people in their homes during the foreclosure crisis? There's no way you can keep people in their homes if there's a foreclosure notice. That has nothing to do with the government. The government can't reach out and tell a private banking institution, hey, you can't foreclose on these people. They have 4 kids. And just because they're unemployed doesn't make them bad people. The hell is she babbling about? And free COVID testing, that's been, what, 5 years ago? What the hell? Tell us something you've done lately.
For many, like Grace, the California dream can feel completely out of reach. How will you lower costs across the state? You have 1 minute.
I have 4 concrete policies to lower costs. The first is less expensive housing. That takes the biggest bite out of most people's paychecks, so it has to be our governor's top priority. If we build faster, the same speed as our competitor states, then housing costs here will be 10 to 20% cheaper.
So let me get this straight. If you force the builders to construct the homes faster, that will lower costs? Is that what she said? What are you going to do to lower the cost of already in place housing? I think that was the question. Instead of paying $4,000 a month, how can you lower that to maybe $2,500 a month? Well, the answer is you can't, because that's outside economic condition that you can't control. So shut your mouth.
Second, if housing isn't your biggest expense, it might be because you have young children. Free childcare will make our entire economy grow. It's not just something we do for kids, it's something we do for everyone to help our economy boom. Third, free tuition at our state universities. This is something California used to have. It's putting money right back in the pocket of young families that we want to stay here in our state.
Free childcare. That sounds great. But again, where's the money going to come from for that program. And the same with free tuition. Man, that sounds great, because I know how much I paid for my college education, and that's been quite some time ago. I can only imagine what it costs now. But again, that's a monumental sum of money. And anytime you offer something for free, you have to ask yourself, am I really getting a good service as if I paid for it? The answer is a resounding hell no.
Is eliminating California state income taxes on those earning less than $100,000.
See, that's the problem with Democrats. They always want to eliminate one thing, but it's at the expense of something else. So she wants to have free health care, she wants to have free daycare, and she wants to have free tuition at colleges and universities. But she's going to eliminate taxes on people who are not making at least $100,000 a year. So you've just eliminated so much tax that you can't possibly pay for these programs. It's impossible to pay for these programs. Babbling buffoon of a bird brain. Let's listen to some other things she has to say.
Ms. Porter, some of your opponents have stated homelessness is not a housing issue, but instead a drug, alcohol, and mental health issue. As governor, what do you do to get people off the streets who refuse service, and do you disagree with that statement? You have 1 minute.
So homelessness comes in a variety of forms. Homelessness includes families that are crowded together, 3 and 4, into a 1-bedroom apartment. We heard those stories during COVID. Those people didn't go away. They're still overcrowded.
Excuse me, but hey, those people are not homeless. Those people have a roof over their head. I believe they have food to eat and clothing on their backs. So homeless people now don't have any of that. Homeless people live outdoors or in their cars, if they're lucky. So what the hell are you babbling about? Oh, there's too many people in a 1-bedroom apartment. Those aren't homeless people. Shut the fuck up already.
Includes foster youth who are aging out of foster care and often couch surfing, students on our campuses who are living in their cars. But yes, people who are chronically unsheltered who live on the streets very often have severe health, mental health, and substance use issues. Being on the street is a big risk factor for developing those things if you didn't have those problems already. We need to provide treatment for people, and we need to provide a process. Simply putting someone in jail and holding them for a day or two does not give them any meaningful treatment.
That's the same nonsense that all politicians talk about, but it doesn't offer a solution. Oh yeah, she answered the question. She said that people who are on the street suffer from some type of addiction, they have mental health issues. Yeah, that's all good and great. How are we going to fix it, though? How do we fix the problem? You can't force someone who's mentally ill to seek treatment. No. So what can you do? The answer is you can't really do anything. No. You can't round these people up and put them into an institution, which really we don't have any anymore. All the mental health institutions are gone. So what are you going to do? The problem just keeps getting worse. Anyway, good people, this came from CBS News KPIX. Here's the link, and I'll put a link in the description box where it came from. But just another politician talking plenty of crap and no real solutions.